Hi everyone, welcome to GS 120. My name is Cindy Goodwill and I'm your instructor this semester, and I'm really excited to welcome you to this new semester and this new adventure, learning about life skills in this class and English also. So in this video, I wanted to introduce myself, and I also wanted to give you kind of an overview of what the course looks like. So when you log into Pathway Connect, this is the home page that you end up on. To get to your course, you can either come up here and click on this waffle icon and choose your course, in this case GS 120L, or you can come down here and choose your course from one of these icons, and that should take us to the course right here. Now when you open up the course, one of the first things that you'll see right here is the announcements, and these announcements will change probably twice a week. I will add a new one in. Whenever there's a new announcement, please go through and read it. This is where I put important information that I need you to know for the class. So this is all very important information that you should read every week. This first announcement is kind of an introduction where I tell a little bit about myself. And then down here, this is the lesson 1 announcements. Every week for each lesson there will be an announcements page, and I color code these so all the announcements will be in green, have a green background like this. And in the announcements, I kind of go over the objectives for the week, and I give you some reminders, some important things that you need to know. And there's usually a spiritual thought at the end. Anything that is in pink, this right here is free Microsoft Word and Excel. It explains how to download the Microsoft Office suite. You will need Microsoft Word in order to be able to turn in your assignments. So that this announcement will explain that, and any announcement that's in pink means that it's very important. As we go down, you can see assignment due dates down here. I explain when everything is due for the first week, because starting out it can be a little confusing, so I wanted to make sure you got everything turned in on time the first week. So those are the announcements. Some other important things. The next most important thing probably is the content. If you come over here and click on the content button, this takes you to the content of the course. There's a nice table of contents down here on the left that you can click on to get to any of the information. You should probably start out with the overview right here. This gives an overview of the course. This gives you contact information for me, so you can get a hold of me with email, with GroupMe, with WhatsApp, or my virtual office. You can always also, you can send me an email and make an appointment to meet with me in the virtual office, or you can come to my office hours, Thursday 8 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. So if you come down here, please go through and read all of this information. There's very important information about the course here, and that you need to read, and you can come back and refer to it again later. So all that's under overview. We're going to skip down to here to welcomes. The next thing you should probably go and look at. And the welcome has iLearn tutorial, which you should go through. Kind of explains how to use iLearn and to navigate the course. And then the syllabus, which you should definitely read the syllabus from beginning to end so you understand all the requirements for this course. That will help you understand how to organize your time and make plans to organize your life and be able to do everything you need to in this course. And then there's more things, the schedule, university policies, and on and on. I find that the best way to do this, to go down when there's a long list of things here, is to click on the first item and, hold on, it's loading, go through and do it, and then click the next button down here, and that will take you to the next item. That one's the syllabus. And if you keep going through each one, read through the syllabus. And then when you're done reading through the syllabus, click the next button. If you keep using these next buttons, you'll eventually get through everything that's in the welcome tab there. So make sure you get through the iLearn tutorial and the syllabus, and then you can come back later and read the rest of the things down here. This is lesson 1, which we're starting on this week, and each lesson contains different folders. There's the Getting Started folder. When you click on that, you can see what's in that folder. There's, you guys don't have this in your folder, so you don't need to worry about that, but each folder should start out with a questions and conversations board. This is a discussion board where you can come in and ask questions. This is not a required discussion board. This is for you if you have any questions, or if you want to share something with the class or say something about what you've learned. In order to add a discussion, you click Start a New Thread, and then you can type in here what you want to talk about. And then down here you type in what you want to say in that discussion, and then you click the post button, and that will post your discussion. Other people can then come in and read what you wrote and make comments on it. Go back to lesson 1 here. So each lesson starts out with the questions and conversations board. Lesson 1, you have Read Me First, which is an important thing that you should read, the first thing that you should read for lesson 1. And then down here's each lesson will have a preview, and this is very helpful. It gives you a list of outcomes that you should expect by the end of the week, a nice doctrinal introduction where it has quotes from general authorities and scriptures that relate to what we're learning, and then it has a great schedule that shows you what we're going to be doing during the week and other notes that you might need. So we're going to go back. So that's all under Getting Started. Then there's the pre-gathering, the gathering, the post-gathering, and the lesson enhancement folders for each week. The pre-gathering, all of the information in the pre-gathering folder is due by Wednesday at 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. You can see I live on the East Coast, so all of mine say that it's due Thursday morning at 1 a.m. because Thursday morning at 1 a.m. on Eastern Standard Time, it is 11 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So when you set your time, when you set the time zone that you're in, iLearn will automatically tell you what the due date is for where you live. So, but everything here is due at 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. And in this folder, you can see the things that have a little globe here. Those are things for you to read. The things with the question mark, those are quizzes, and they have a due date underneath them. So you add due date and time, so you know when they're due. This is, again, something to read. And here's a quiz. Come down here. This is an assignment that needs to be turned in. Here's another quiz. Here's something else to read. And then this one right here is a discussion. And so that kind of gives you an idea of what you can find in the pre-gathering. The gathering, this gives you information on how to prepare for the gathering and then how to report your attendance for the gathering. And then post-gathering, these are the assignments that are due Saturday night at 11 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So, and you can see again right here when they will be due in your time zone. So all of this information is due Saturday night. Lesson enhancement, this contains an optional lesson enhancement. In this case, it's something for you to read and think about. It's not required. You do not have to do this, but if you really enjoyed the lesson, I recommend that you go in and do the lesson enhancement. So this is a lot to take in. Start with the overview, go down to the welcome page, Then go into lesson 1 to getting started and just start working through everything one thing at a time. Don't let it overwhelm you. Just take it step by step, just like it says in the scriptures, line upon line, precept upon precept. We don't jump all the way to the end and try and do everything at once. We're just going to do one step at a time, and you will get through this class and you will do a great job. And I'm here to help you. And I can tell you right now, I have a testimony of this program that it is inspired. And I know that the people who go through this program can change their lives for the good, for the better, if they really put in the work and the faith and the testimony to do it right. One way I want to show you real quick, one way that you can reach me is up here. This is your messages. If you click on this, if you see a little red dot here, that means that you've received a message, and you can send me a message. And sometimes I will be sending you a message through this. So this is your messages alert right here, and the place for you to send instant messages. So I'm here for you. Please let me know if you need anything. By the way, you can go through and explore all these things here. This is how to get to discussions and assignments and quizzes, and how to look at your grades, and to get help with Pathway. To get back to the main page, you just click on the course name up here, and it'll take you back to the beginning. And so we're going to have a great semester. I look forward to getting to know all of you, and I will see you on the discussion board this week.